Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today's character is apparently Eden, and I'm okay with this. Eden is the most interesting character by a landslide. And this is a pretty good spawn. Let's see, was there a curse? No. So I got a 0.5 damage up and a range up for my passive item, and my active item is okay. 10 damage to all the enemies in the room and slowing on all of the enemies in the room. So, you know, it's not bad. Risky going in here with my health situation, but I'm hopefully gonna get a health up from the first boss. Especially if this health up contains other good things. Okay, good. Thank you for not spawning a body. Dealing with that guy last, because he's probably gonna, do that. Now just be a little careful. Don't make any sudden movements. Don't really just worry about what direction those dudes are facing. So, yeah, I like this more. I'm not gonna say it's better, it might not be. I like it more though. Kind of thought I might two-shot them. It gives me a luck up, and chests can contain one more thing. Unless there's an item in it, of course. Not gonna get 2 items from a chest. And you can't really tell too easily when that happens, except when it happens to things like tinted rocks. Then it's really obvious. So, here we go. There's the item room, and there's the tinted rock. I have problems here. That should make it so that I one-shot. Yep. I have no bombs though, so can't really get this yet, but I'll hopefully get it soon. That increases the chance significantly that any non-specific heart drop will be a soul heart drop instead of whatever else it might have been. That's real good. Especially if I end up getting to open any chests. Chests have non-specific red hearts rather frequently. I like that a lot. It's a good pickup. So those rock things that they put out when they attack pretty much only damage you immediately, and then after that you can walk on them within like a few frames. It feels like the hit window for that is tiny. And you can get away with being near it as long as it doesn't spawn it on you, in which case you're not dodging it because it's not up to you where they go. So honestly, it's kind of a stupid attack, but I've only been hit by it once, I think. That's not to say it's good, but you know, at least I'm lucky. But I do actually think it's impossible to dodge it if they spawn next to you. Unless you happen to be moving that way and you're really fast. So that's 0.6 speed up, some amount of range up, and shot height up. Gonna check the shop, I have 3 keys. Now the question is, what do I want most? And I think the answer is I take the chance on the bomb and go check out the tinted rock, which could give me more things basically that are good. Gave me a bomb profit and a soul heart, so like that was better than just buying the soul heart, because now I can get this and this. This is a teleport to the devil room, but I don't have the health now. I have the health for that. So, whoa, that was a weird stutter. Oh well, we're good. What is going on? That's the second time I've had that happen, not just in this video, like where I've had like 2 stutters and then it's just fine. Of course, it remains to be seen if it's just going to be fine at this point, but, you know, I hope it is. I don't know what's up with that. That must have to do with capturing or something. So I took Flight and Spectral Tears. Hopefully I don't get wrecked by myself. I hate looking for the secret room on the first floor. That's why I don't do it. I didn't check there, of course, around it to see if it was, like, possible to be there, but generally, the most likely looking location on the first floor will not be the correct location, and it's just not worth looking. Top secret rooms you can probably find, but regular secret rooms, if you're lucky, maybe. So that's why I generally skip those. So flight's a really good early pickup. So I wanted that in my life, and I got it. Remember, I have a miter, so I should be able to recover the health that I just spent. Sad bombs, 5 more bombs that now shoot out my tiers, but with more damage in 10 directions when they explode, like that. As you can see, I got 3 soul hearts from 1 tinted rock. That is why I took the lucky toe. Tinted rocks among other reasons, of course, but it's, like I said, super obvious when it works with the tinted rock. So, good. Very worthwhile. Alright, you got me. I'll get the steam sail. Could have just walked out, but no. Had to fight them. So now everything in shops is half off. Sometimes that's rounded up, sometimes rounded down. All good. We should be able to afford what we want now. Now I just need to remember that I have it. And we'll be in great shape. Spending bombs, but I'm getting good things out of them, so it's pretty worth it. 1 bomb for 3 soul hearts is a really, really good value proposition. I'm very into that. Alright, how about you all get slowed? And don't shoot at me or anything. I'm gonna just put this here. Do like half your health, and then I'm just gonna fight you normally. This one shoots spiders at me though, so it kind of sucks if he decides to do that attack. But we got him. That bomb was good stuff. Speed up and size down, and a pill. Excellent item. 0.5 damage up, 0.7 tears up, and 2 soul hearts, and then 2 black hearts just laying there, ready to be taken. So we gained health, and we gained good things. This is a good run. Got another tinted rock. That's why I'm full clearing early. Once again, gaining 1 extra thing out of that chest, in quotes, of course, because it's not really a chest, but it's a chest. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I only have 1 key, so I'm not going to go to the challenge room, which had 2 chests that cost a key. Now, I'd like to do that, but again, not without more keys. The tower. Tower's pretty cool, I guess, sometimes, if you're lucky. Okay, so tower spawns 6 troll bombs about the room. Random spawn, or random explosion timers and all. That's why I probably won't end up using it. I need some more fire rate. My fire rate wasn't that bad on spawn, but can always do better. It feels worse now than it did when I started, though. I know it's not. It's obviously improved by whatever 0.7 does to your overall fire rate. But that's just what it feels like right now. Okay, so I took this strength card. The rune removed the floor curse and gave me a soul heart, which doesn't matter too much. But I took this card because if I get a devil rune when I don't have any red hearts, I can use it. It'll give me a red heart because it's a magic mushroom for a room. And I can use that red heart to take a red heart deal, basically, that I don't actually normally have the red hearts for. Great deal. Because it's just basically free devil deal. Steal something that you want. Which is cool. This room's going alright. I need to try, and I am trying, to not do that. Not break any of those. It seems worth it, except that there's a huge chance that they just blow up into a poison cloud that damages you, and the chance of a magic mushroom or anything valuable, since pills are their drops, anything valuable is just really unlikely. So really the only thing you want is maybe magic mushroom. I already got the trinket, so I wouldn't get that again. And maybe mini mush, but not even, because it's like okay at best. So it's just not worth crushing those. It's So Leo gives me the ability to crush rocks by walking on them, obviously. It's pretty useful. Means I don't need to use my bombs for as much. Also, I don't think the wiggly arms, like, hurt you. I'm not, like, certain on that, but I don't think they do. Yeah, asking you shall receive. Nice fire rate up. Don't walk into them. Sometimes I still take that chance, but it's really not worth it overall. Key profit. I might do the challenge room now. But I also might continue on my way in something of a hurry. It's the typical outcome right there. I can check the shop though. 5 cents being more than enough. Now, this is a valuable card as well, but only if I carry it for a really long time, so I'm just going to take the strength card and go. Let's see, 10 minutes. I'd have to have a really quick next floor to be on boss rush pace, but I'll take that challenge. I don't actually need a habit with this item, and I don't know. Like, it's good to have, but it's not necessary to have. And I don't need any... not tinted rocks. I don't need any arcades. There's going to be a Joker card, and I'm not going to be able to take a strength card with me. There's another strength card, too. 2 diamonds. Kind of had a feeling that would be a strength card, just because the other one was supposed to be Joker. Just to show me, hey, perfect combo that you can't keep both of, because screw you. But no, that's alright. Missing poster is a lost revive if I die. Which is cool, but not what I'm looking for. And I don't have Holy Mantle, and since the Holy Mantle isn't a property of the character, you wouldn't spawn with one on that respawn, unless you already had it. So it's just not that worth. Unless you haven't unlocked. Yeah, in which case, well. Yeah, die in a sacrifice room with that, and you're golden, you have the lost. Okay, battery is really good. Allows me to hold 2 full charges for my use item. That is worth taking. Bombing to pick up, as it is a wonderful item. It's bound to hit it eventually. Alright, I'll fight you first. Worry about the item room after. This was really quick. If I find the item room really quick, I think I'll skip the rest of the floor in order to keep boss rush pace, because boss rush pace is a good thing. What if I get rubber cement? Something like that. I might have to fight, but that's okay. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Alright. Show me... I will take breakfast, because my flight doesn't depend on it or anything. Now I have to worry a little bit less about this strength card, but I don't have anything else that I want to carry, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Went how I wanted it to. Okay, so I'm just gonna double use that so that they die. Just screw them. Nothing really else to it. I would say boss rush pace is 12 minutes out of Catacombs 2, by the way. But when I say 12 minutes, that's kind of a loose 12 minutes. In that, you know, 12:30 is still 12 minutes. Use it just to see what it gives me. And then I will spend bombs to reroll it. Good item, but I'm gonna keep going. Same deal. I believe in you. It's gonna blow up after this one as well. Alright, this is not a, like, safe item in any way. But I'll take my chances with it. So that makes it so that my tears are on fire. They catch enemies on fire for damage over time. And make it that they can explode when they hit an enemy. It's a luck-based thing. And that explosion leaves a fire on the ground and it does a bunch of damage. The explosion does twice my damage, I believe. But if they walk into the fire, it's left on the ground, it's a bunch of damage. So we're going to continue hurrying if possible. Try and make boss rush. This item should help a lot with bosses. Getting double my damage here and there. Oh, by the way, it is totally worth it to break skulls, because they don't hurt you, even in their worst case outcome. It doesn't hurt you if it spawns an enemy. So you may as well, because you can get dry baby, some good stuff otherwise. That one's worth. Alright, fight the boss now. Boss is the bloat. That's fine. Calm down, friend. Now I just need you to crawl over a little bit to the right. I disagree with that, but the explosion happened, so... Oh, come on. And that was unfortunate, but... Bloat is always fair. Almost always. It's very rarely not fair. It's actually probably one of the best bosses in the game. Unpopular opinion, but, you know. Every time it lasers me, it's because I shouldn't have been where I was. Because I'm getting greedy with damage. That's why I have health. So I can be greedy with damage on the bloat. Alright, we'll see. Maw of the Void, 1 damage up. And I can hold shoot for a few seconds, allowing me to charge. When I get an upside down cross on my forehead and I let go, I get the black circle. Does my damage at a very high rate, and when it kills something, there's a chance that something drops a black heart. Then I got the Leviathan transformation, which gave me 2 black hearts and flight, which was redundant, of course. Alright. But the 2 black hearts are cool, and I look pretty sweet, so there's always that. Humbling Bundle makes it so that all pennies, keys, bombs, and full red hearts are 1+1 free style pickups. Pretty useful. Where are you? Oh well. So that means no resource concerns particularly. Oh yeah, we've got a wall rock, so there's always this, which is the best part of this game. Didn't notice it at first. Forgot it was that room. This room's very high chance of black hearts, as there are a ton of enemies, of course. And that item's not worth it, so onwards to taking the shortcut that I left in here to the next floor. I didn't take the health because honestly I don't need it at this point. I have the strength card to get me my devil room, and I don't want to have too much health left over. I haven't fought Krampus yet, so taking that extra health is a bit of a risk that I might not be able to have Polaroid invincibility after this floor. And right now I just need to hurry, because I need to find my way to the item room as well as the boss within the next 3 minutes and 15 seconds in order to make boss rush happen, which is the objective. Kind of expected to get my face exploded there. Unlimited keys for the floor, with good timing for once. So I actually dislike Little Loki. I don't take it. It's not a good first familiar either. We're at the point where first familiar will be important if I somehow get a lucky devil room with an incubus, for example. That's kind of excellent. If I settle and take that and then get an incubus, a dry baby, anything later, I'm disappointed. That was artful, by the way. And here we are, in good time. Happy with life. Oh, hello. Dang jerks shooting at me. That one was my fault, but now I can stand on this so that it jumps on the fire. Everything is good. Didn't get the devil room. That's okay. We are going to chest. And in here we find that there are 1 items that I want very much. Which is all stats up and a 1.5 damage multiplier. And I'm now prepared to do all the work that I've set myself out to do. Took me a lot to find that item, but I did and it was worth it. None of them dropped a black heart. I'm not super worried about my health. Only problem is I have 1 extra heart now that I don't really want. And that breaks Polaroid invincibility. That's why I didn't take that health up. Because I didn't want this exact situation if I could avoid it. But this is worth this situation. I just need to get a double room so I can kill the rest of my health. So, it's all planned. By the way, I can use my use item once per wave and go completely even, never lose anything on it. It's just not that good. That's the problem with that. That's the only problem with that. Like, sure, I'll use it, but it does basically nothing for me. So I just won't bother most of the time. Even though I can. If I really need to. Sometimes I'll want to slow stuff. Potentially. Maybe. Once in a while. Very much appreciate the fire when it happens. In a situation where it actually can hit an enemy. That's the best. But I expect that to happen a lot as I attempt to maximize my damage output. There's just a decent chance that I get in something's face and continue shooting because it's more damage. And promptly lose my health to an explosion. I'm doing it, boy, that should have hit me. That was like not where it said it was. I'm just doing it because my health should be okay. Pretty much entirely. Dang. Not getting lucky with black hearts from these dudes. And there is 1 black heart out in the boss room. I just didn't want to pick it up because I didn't want to accidentally go through the trapdoor early. Without having done boss rush or seen if I wanted to do boss rush more accurately. And I didn't need it. And now I slightly need it. So this is a much better time for it. This is my luck. But, I mean, I told you I'd do this. Oh my god. I don't even have any luck ups. It's just suddenly happening. It's like, eh. And there you have it. Thank goodness I can stay over this gap and not have to worry about getting hit. Otherwise, this would be really stupid. Because this is really stupid that it exists in regular-sized rooms. That's just a thing that happens in life now. That you have to accept as just part of this reality. Since this is the champion boss rush, I do get soul hearts here and there from some waves. Because lucky. Which is good luck. Oh my god, every time. We're almost done. Feeling like a couple more waves, maybe. Yeah, that was the last wave. So middle range attack fly. 5 damage per hit. Doesn't block tears or anything, but that's good. Well, it's okay. It'll go well with my Maw of the Void, which is nice. Looking for a double room to get rid of my health with. I do have to be a little more careful about wasting health now, because the best I can go most of the time is even, rather than, oh, I gain half a heart for every black heart I get when I take a hit, just to hit more enemies. No, I go even. Chance of multiple black hearts, not that high. Maw of the Void doesn't give you as many black hearts as, like, Fame does, because it's, you don't have to get hit to activate it. You can just, you know, go do it whenever you want. Game's not like, well, you know, he's gotta feel the hurt. Gotta work for this one. No, I don't have to work for this one at all. So, means that I don't get as many black hearts. And that's sad. You don't want to walk on those either, by the way, because they can shoot tears out. Those will hit you. So don't mess with that guy. Alright, good. That was a worthwhile attempt. By the way, this also is, like, it's exactly what I was just saying. Also is a ton of damage, so it is more damage output than I would be able to get otherwise. But it comes at a cost of being riskier. So it's a trade-off that I always take pretty much. Let's look at that. It's glorious. Okay, I will take Guppy's tail. More chest drops, less other drops, and I will leave because I don't need a health up. On the off chance I get a double room next floor, including more than one item that I want. Again, that's a lot of ifs right there. Then it's a tough life being me, and I'll have to make a decision about which one I want the most, or if it's worth soul hearts to take some of them. And that's the thing I can deal with. But the Polaroid invincibility is far more important right now. Yeah, I'll do it. Second Guppy piece. Also an item that I'll keep. Spawns 2 to 4 kamikaze flies, usable every room. So that's good. And that's like mini Guppy for me. I am 2/3 right now. But that's the easiest Guppy piece to get. So it's unlikely that I make Guppy. Because I have to get another double room now. Just wouldn't count on it. Plus side is I found the boss right away. So that's good. Let's get in my charge. I'm gonna let the heart get that for me pretty much. Get a little bit of the extra damage in there and play it as safe as I can. That was pretty close to bad. I can probably handle Hush with this build. So why not? Or I won't. One never does know. It'll take me a while to die if I can. Yeah, that was pretty excellent. I want to pick up stuff from the golden chest pool because it can appear multiple times, unlike most other pools. Yeah, I'll take scatter bombs. My bombs spawn some other bombs that I'll do that because I have sad bombs, so it's pretty great. Ability to hold 2 trinkets, ability to hold 2 cards and a card drop, and the inability to get pill drops. Pretty swell. The Fool. I already broke that. I'm actually going to bomb that out of the way, by the way. I really don't want an Eternal Heart in my life. Midas Touch. When I come into contact with an enemy, I turn it to gold. And do contact damage equal to my money count. If an enemy dies while gold, it drops money for me. So it just makes itself better, basically. It's a really good item. So I'm into that. Means I can feel a little less bad about running into stuff stupidly. So now we have Hush problems. This build might actually do decent damage to Hush once it moves. Because look at all these fires. These fires could stack up enough to actually break the scaling at least a little bit, if we're lucky. And if I get enough of them, most of the time. There's a big if. But they stay a little while, so it could work out. If Hush went the right way. But one reason I think this build can handle this is because it spawns a great quantity of ads, basically. Just tons of enemies at once. So I can just try to kill all these dudes at once. I have a lot of chances at black hearts. So it's something where I figure I end up even or ahead most of the time. Okay, let's hope this is a good safe spot. Because I knew it would be for this direction. And that's all I can really plan for. Turns out it was good. So I'm cool. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay. Glad that explosion didn't hit me. How did one get past? It's fine. You used to be able to break Hush and Ultra Greed by having Midas Touch, but no longer can you. They even said it was intended and then they fixed it. Or that's what I heard, that they said it was intended. I did not verify this myself. This is just the word on the street, as they say. But it used to turn them into gold and they wouldn't have any health scaling. So you could just like destroy them immediately at that point. Which is pretty neat. Okay. This isn't where I want to be. I didn't see that tier. Let's just put it that way. Dang, I was so sure he would die there that I didn't dodge. Okay, so now I think there is, in fact, a soul heart I can buy. Oh no, I already got it. Alright, so now we have a fun run ahead of us, rather than the foregone conclusion that we had before. Part of my problem, though, is that I'm huge, so it's very easy for a tier to just like slip behind me that I cannot see. 1 damage up. Good item. Part of my problem is that, as expected, I took Fire Mind, which is just generally not a good item to take. Most of my problem, I would say, though, is that I'm huge and can't see some of the tiers. Like, the tiers that hit me, I didn't see a lot of them. I just couldn't see them. Or that one, like, fly that slipped past my black circle of doom. That guy wasn't too cool. I didn't like him much. I was gonna say, are you gonna stop right next to it? Is that gonna be you right now? Just use the fool. Save me like 2 minutes of backtracking. 2 minutes being legitimately 5 seconds. Double my bombs. I guess I didn't think this seemed promising anymore, which is why I turned away, but I was like, what do I know? I always pick the wrong direction.
2 of hearts.
Suddenly our health is not looking too bad. I don't need to look for any more trapdoors, by the way, because they'd be the same thing. Thus not being worthwhile. Oh, there's a thing. I heard a sound and I was just like, nah, man, because I didn't see it. I'm not getting my charge up in time, or I'm not getting my charge up when I let go. Okay, let's see what you are. 2 strength cards. I don't need them. I'm probably not going to use them for damage. That's the thing. because then I lose invincibility. And, like, I already have the magic mushroom, so the value is kind of lost by not getting the 1.5 multiplier for using it. Just letting this happen. I'm really fast, so I can easily make that dodge. That's fine. Alright, now I'll play careful for the rest of the fight. I was so sure, but I was only looking at the health bar out of my periphery rather than perfectly, so it was a few more hits. No biggie. See what we got. Mediocre at best. Yeah, so this, if I continue shooting in the same direction, my fire rate gets better, but my aim gets worse. It gets pretty fast, though. It just takes a while. And when you leave the room, it's reset. It'll even reset right now. So it's just not very useful. And the familiars, I'm willing to take the chance that I am going to get better familiars. Or a better familiar, which alone would be worth it because neither of those familiars is good. Remember, I do have Guppy's tail. So I should be getting a good number of chests. Which so far is happening. That's speed up, size down, range down, but shot height up. So it comes out as a range up for everyone but Azazel. One damage up. This sucks. That's cool though. I got him. Nah, man, no chance. Oh, I didn't get my charge. That sucks. Alright, there we go. This is a room where it's 100% worth it to not... Oh, I guess I have to turn off notifications for stuff like that, because that can actually be seen now in the middle of a capture. So, you know, I don't accept any friend requests because I get too many. It's just, like, not happening. I can't accept them all. I'm not going to accept any of them. So, you know, don't bother. But, you know, there we are. Don't need that. Yeah, I guess I'll turn those off. I never cared before because they never showed up, but now they show up, and I just completely forgot about that. Okay. Getting a little low. That's -1 fire rate delay, so that's good. And a chance at my Tears Fear enemies, but that's less important. That's kind of the backseat to the actual important effect. I did enough damage to kill, but I didn't kill the right thing. Each of those segments had a chance to give a black heart, or should have had a chance to give a black heart. We're cutting it close here. Pick that up so I don't get it. In a regular chest if I happen to get one of such things. That was an important dodge. Only reason I made it. What do you got? Useless. Butt bombs is also pretty useless. The area of effect damage is so low for this point in the game. But remember, my bombs are pretty strong. I'll probably start the fight off in Blue Baby with a bomb, since I get all of the extra effects. Like all of the extra sad bombs. And butt bombs, I guess. Maybe not butt bombs, actually. I'm not sure. We'll see. May as well place another one. It's a little early on that one. You had to do that? I don't think you had to do that. But it's cool, because I made sure to have just enough. Although, if I had used the Magician, I probably would have hit with a few more of those tiers, and that would have been useful, but we good. You don't need to win with more than 1 health left. All that other health is just wasted. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Continue to leave feedback. Hopefully I'm improving, as I said I aimed to. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.